二重顎が最近ひどい。
ん
最近二重顎がひどくて。
Okay, here we go. We are definitely live now. Now, this is good. Now that we're live, I can. Yeah, I'm trying to find. What I want to do is I want to find the link so I could send out the link of where this is.
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture and then say we're live.
Yeah.
I see Charlotte's cheek.
It's okay. We're trying to. I know. I'm trying to find where the link is so I can.
It's just
Okay.
like cool with me.
Just like she was like, I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, I want to get the link first before we start and send it out. Oh, here it is. You gotta hit edit. God. Oh, I can't find it. YouTube is just so complicated the way they do this. I think they don't want you to do this, you know. Stream settings. Oh, there it is. Stream URL. I got the copy, and I'll. The bad thing is that's not going to help me much.
Find link is it's gonna be the
Hold
on your Instagram.
Hold on. Oh, wait, are you still using the old one?
What do you
Like
mean?
your old, I don't know, your old Blue, whatever.
No, AyakoBlue.com.
Ayako Blue at Gmail. Does that work?
AyakoBlue@gmail.com.
Okay.
But no, I can't share a link because.
Hold on. I'm sending it to you right now, in email.
Okay, I'll put it on my Twitter.
I think that's it. Okay, wait a second. Well, I guess this will work. So do I look at it on YouTube? What's better to look at? Oh, where's the YouTube link at? Can you find that for me, Charlotte? Like, how do I open this? Like, look, what do I do from here? Like, how do I see this bigger? You know what I'm saying? Well, because I want to see the chat and stuff, because I know there's gonna be chat questions, but I can't find it. Like where? It's not here. Where would the chat questions be? I just hit that. It's not here. Got you. And mute this. Sorry about that, everybody. For those who are joining, we're just getting set. So theater mode is not what I want, right? But okay, there it is. Fucking mother F. This was hard to do. Yeah, they should make it a lot easier, but hey, that's how it works. So anyways, everybody, welcome to our stream. This is a giant robot live draw digital with Katsuya Terada. Digital style. I'm calling this number 7. I hope it is. It's one of those things where we've done so many. I think it's number 7. That said, yeah, I want to welcome Katsuya Terada, who is not pictured, but he's hiding in the background somewhere, and he's using his iPad to show you what he's saying. He just said welcome, and we have Ayako Fujitani as a translator. Ayako Fujitani is an actress and writer and more, and she has known Katsuya Terada for 2 or 3 decades. Am I allowed to say that? 2? At least 20 years, maybe more.
20 years. 20 years or 22 years-ish.
22?
Something
Even
like,
better.
yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. No, I know you've known him really well, so makes it even better. But let's see. So I guess we can do is yeah, I just want to make sure. Somebody just asked if you can see this. Looks like people can see, so we're good. What we need to do is just anyone who wants to start asking questions, feel free. Is Tyratason, are you going to show your face ever? It's up to him. He doesn't have to. He hasn't yet, so you know. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sorry, I'm still sharing everything, so.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated because if he's sharing his screen, he can't really show his face, and if he wants to show
I guess that's just how the digital thing works. Hey, okay, everybody, this is Katsuya Terada. He is broadcasting live from a room that looks like it's filled with DVDs.
Yeah, old
which
school.
is very cool.
Hello.
Yeah.
いいですか
Hi. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys.
DVDs.
Yeah,
I'm
looks.
starting this, yo.
Yep, he's gonna start right about now, and should be all good.
Oh, he's gone now.
Yep, he's gone just like that.
Fast.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the link, and I still want to share this on Instagram. We'll see if that works.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's just they make
good.
it so hard to do.
We should. Whose phone is we keep ringing, dude?
Maybe that's Terada's,
Okay.
not mine.
見え
Not
て
mine.
る
誰の電話って。
見えてる
ピロリンって言ってるの。Yes, we can see you. 見えてま
?OK
す。
です。OK です。
How about audience? Can you guys see it?
Yeah. It looks like Yosuke is on actually. Hey, Yosuke. Yosuke Yamamoto usually does translations for Terada, but is usually his his what do you call it? His Wi-Fi whatnot is usually too weak to handle this. So
Yeah,
but nonetheless.
about paintings because he's a painter, but
Yeah. Very funny. But anyway, so yeah, Katsuya Terada is starting his live draw, and hope you guys enjoy. Ayako is here to translate any questions and answers for you guys, so we can do that. But otherwise, no, it's totally enjoy. This is a little bit of freedom from our chaos we have in America, but Terada's in Japan, so go figure. They have their own chaos.
it's coming.
It's coming, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm just trying to share everything, whatever. Still.
So the question, you're the only one who can see, Eric?
Oh yeah, and I'll read them out because yeah.
You have...
I'll read out the questions. I know one person is Octavio Luna Beltran from I believe he's from Mexico, and I know he has some questions. But right now is a good time to ask Octavio because no one's asking any questions. Okay, wait. Oh, there's another one first. Okay, one just came in. Miguel Areola Silvestri asks, "Hi, could Katsuya talk to us about Hellboy and animation? Thanks."
ヘルボーイとヘルボーイのアニメーションになんか話してもらえますか?
アニメーション
Is he mean like when he says Hellboy is Hellboy and a Hellboy animation?
I have no idea. That was I just read what was asked. But talk to us about Hellboy. That's fine first.
ア
Yeah,
ニメーションは知らないです。
じゃあヘルボーイのことについてだけでいいです。
ああ、ヘルボーイはもう、ミニョラは俺の、フェイバリットアーティストなので、ヘルボーイは日本でもすごい人気があるし、やっぱりちょっとすごく影響を受けている作品ですね。
Yes, the comic book Hellboy is one of his favorite artists. So of course, he's in Japan and he's very popular, and of course he's influenced by a lot. He's one of the artists he was influenced by.
All right. We got a lot of people saying thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
Someone says they think a dragon's coming, but it doesn't look like a dragon. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here it is. Octavio, you stepped up to bat. Way to go. I know Octavio's writing some kind of a school paper about Terada, which is kind of amazing, and in Mexico of all places. So I think that's great. Anyway, so his question: does he have a plan or an idea before he starts drawing? Especially like, he says, I mean, when doing a live show, like a live draw like this.
寺田さんに質問で、オクタビオさんは大学で今寺田さんに冒頭を書いてるそうです。で、
ありがとうございます。Thank you.
で、ライブドローイングに書く前になんかプランとかそういう、要素考えたりしてるんですかっていうこと。
基本的にはあんま考えないようにして書き始めます。
And basically he tries not to think beforehand.
何が出てくるか自分でも楽しみながら書くという感じがします。
The feeling of it is more he enjoys what comes out without thinking.
Without thinking, right? Is that what you said?
Without thinking. So he's
Okay. Oh, you're cutting out a little bit,
Really?
in and out. Yeah. It'll be all right. I guess you're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, maybe it's the Yosuke is saying.
Okay. All right. Hopefully that
よし
worked. All right. So okay, we have another question from Sean Barry who asks, Terada-san, what inspired you artistically when doing the Legend of Zelda artwork from way back? People always love this legend of all the Zelda work he's done.
ショーンベリーっていう男の子からの、質問で、昔やった時、あれやった時はどういうインスピレーションがありましたかって、どういう事前インスピレーション、その書く前の
何
ゼルダ。
ゼルダ。
ゼルダ
ああ、いやいやいや。
前にあったインスピレーション、どんなインスピレーションを使って書きました。
ゼルダのアートワークはあれはアメリカの雑誌の任天堂パワーっていう当時80年代に出てた雑誌用に描いた絵なんで、いわゆるその任天堂の、ゲーム用に描いた絵じゃないんですよ。だからそのゲームがあってあれを描くので、ただ当時のファミコンっていうのは絵がカクカクで荒いじゃないですか、こんな感じで。で、それをゲームをプレイする人にリアルに見せるイメージがあると分かりやすく伝わるっていうのが考え方としてあって、それで任天堂パワーではゲームの絵をリアルに描くっていうことをわざとしてたんですよね。
Okay.
で、そのシーン、大丈夫？
一回切ろうか。一回切って。So back then, that artwork wasn't actually for the video game itself. The video game already existed, and he made the illustration for the American game magazine, like a Game Power.
Nintendo Power.
Nintendo Power.
Nintendo Power, the magazine was called. So that was for those magazines. And so, but back then, because the family computer had more the looks was more pixel, the cubic looking, so they had a more what they wanted to do is to have illustration had more realistic drawings, so to help the player get into the world. はい、続きをどうぞ。
はい。で、だから当時はアメリカの人しか見てない絵で、で、インターネットが今みたいになった頃に、その昔のこの絵をスキャンしてアップする人が増えて、で、あれが、なんかこう、任天堂の公式のアートみたいになってるんだけど、公式ではあるんだけど、ゲーム用ではないので、リンクのイメージを俺が作ったわけではないんですけど、そこら辺が割と誤解されてて。
So what happened was those illustrations only shown in America for this magazine only, and then later when the internet became more for everyone, someone scanned those images from that magazine, started to put it on internet, and that kind of became famous. So some people think official, it is official in a sense, but it's not official to start the image of those characters. So a lot of people are confused by it. It was an interesting question.
It seems like that's one that people love. Like they always really enjoy talking about. I don't know, maybe his Zelda work that was in Nintendo Power. It seems to be one of the most asked questions, I think. Like almost every year when we do a live draw, that one does come up. Yeah, it's like so beloved. It's crazy. And what year was that? I mean, I already think it must have been
80, right? 寺田さん何年だったか覚えてます？ゼルダの時って。
多分俺が23とか4とか5とかなんで、32、3年前だよね。
So it's like about 32, 33 years ago.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Um,
So one question that kind of relates, and I'm going to jump a few questions, but somebody who goes by Art of Nintendo Power asks, Eric, I would love to know how much direction Nintendo gave him for that art, or if they just let him be himself.
当時そのお仕事を受けた時、任天堂からどれくらい細かく指導されたのか、それともご自由にって言われたのかを知りたいそうです。
あれは基本的には自由でしたね。その画面、どこの画面を描くのかがもう、それは指定があったのかな。そのシークエンスの指定があって、ここの中だったら自由に描いていいですよみたいなので、その多分3本分ぐらいのゲームのストーリーを、抜き出して漫画のコマみたいにして書いてるから、すごくストーリーボード的な見え方がしてるはずです。で、だからその内容にはそんなにね、うるさくなかったですね。当時はまだそのイメージコントロールが今ほどきつくないので、それもあると思う。
Simply, it was pretty freedom. He was given freedom a lot, but maybe they had some sequences and the scenes, which scenes to draw, and he could decide where to pick. And the drawing itself, he had a lot of freedom. So what he did was he chose a lot of sequences and scenes, and he put it like a manga, so it looks like a storyboard. And back then, they were much more loose about controlling images. So he had a lot of it in that sense.
Cool. Griever Joe asks, what are some of Terada-san's biggest artistic inspirations? I see some similarities between his art and Jean-Gerard Mobius.
寺田さんのよく影響されたアーティスト、モビアスメビが、漢字が出てるけど、アーティストを教えてください。
もう最後ちょっと途切れちゃった。もう一回お願いします。
影響を受けたアーティストを教えてください。
他に？メビウスの他にってこと？
Rather than Mobius, because it's obvious that he really likes Mobius. Yeah, he just asks, what are some of Terada-san's biggest artistic inspirations?
同時期に影響を受けてたアーティストは、フランク・フラゼッタとか。
Frank Frazetta.
ファンタジーアートのね、すごいビッグな人ですけれども。あとはそうだな。もちろんやっぱり大友克洋とかですね。
First, 克洋大友。
いや、そんな感じがやっぱりパッと出てくるのはそのあたりですね。
Those are the three big names that comes up to head.
Who was the second name? I didn't quite get it myself. I heard Frank Frazetta. I heard Otomo. There's a third one?
No, the first one is Mobius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
ほとんどでも同じ時期かな。
So those are the similar era. He was influenced.
これが15歳ぐらいですね。
Right about when he was 15.
15.
And I used to be 15.
Awesome. Let's see. Wow, there's a bunch of questions. Okay. I'm going to give this a try. Haza Spades asks, I have your art book for the Wizardry Busen game. It's amazing. You have great interpretations of classic fantasy monsters. Do you have a favorite mythological monster?
Oh, なるほど。
Which book is that? わかる寺今のな。
それはね、武神っていう日本で出たウィザードリーっていうゲームの別のタイトルで武神っていうゲームがあって、それのキャラクターデザイン、モンスターデザインを俺が全部やってるのね。で、そのキャラクターの本が、キャラクターブックが出てて、
okay.
そういうことで、そのモンスターで一番フェイバリットは何かって話？
So, yeah.
Mythological monsters.
神話的な
So that question is favorite mythological
まあ、やっぱドラゴンじゃないでしょうかね。
dragon.
ドラゴン。Dragon.
Cool. Does he like any other ones, like other yokai or whatnot? Like, there's so many in Japan that we don't even have those here. So I was wondering if there's any Japanese yokai he likes.
妖怪がね。妖怪、まあ、そうですね。なんだろう。まあ、やっぱりその、日本では、妖怪っていうのは、ちょっと、そこら辺にいる神様みたいな扱いも受けるから、その、アメリカでいうモンスターとは若干意味合いが変わってくるんだけども、そういう存在自体がとても好きですけどね。
Yeah, so like to explain yokai is a little difficult because it doesn't exist in America. But so it's really strongly related to Shintoism is basically believing in there's God everywhere. So yokai is kind of like that. So it's not just like if you translate it into monster, it's not really typically the monsters. So yokais are more considered as like a little gods that it's everywhere in life. So he likes those existence itself.
Cool. Sean Barry asks, you recently contributed to the artwork for the Showa Godzilla Criterion set. Do you plan to do more artwork for future Criterion collection releases?
ないですね、今のところ。
No plans.
Yeah, I guess so. Just so you guys know, Terada knows some English, and he understood that question easily.
Sometimes.
Very good, very good, very good. I knew it. Yeah. I guess that's the sundogram. That question's not going to work. He's already drawing something. He's already drawing. So, someone asked if he could draw a cow for Year of the Cow, but
that was うちの絵を描いてほしい出した人がいたけど、まあ今はもうすでにねってエリックが今言う。
なるほど。じゃあ、角だけ描きます。
Okay, he said, okay, I'll draw a horn.
Oh, he'll draw horns? Oh, there you go. There you go. There's your cow. It's a bird cow. A bird cow. Okay. Cheshire Cat Art asks, question. You've achieved so much. What future goals would you have to achieve? And do you have any dream projects?
今までいろんなことをしてこられましたけど、やりたいこととか、これからのやらなきゃいけない、目に到達するまでやらなきゃいけないこととか、なんか夢みたいなゴールみたいなのありますか？
やらなきゃいけないこと。まあ、絵の仕事を始めて、もうかれこれ35年ぐらいなんですけれども、そうすると、やり残したことの方が増えていってですね、それだけでもいっぱいいっぱいな感じになってきつつありますね。でもやっぱり漫画はちゃんと描きたいなと思ってます。
So yeah, since he started drawing as a professional, more than 35 years now. So when you come to that point, all you can see is there's so many that he didn't do. There's like left things to, so he's busy doing those. But he wants to really be focused, like he wants to focus and he wants to be serious about doing mangas, comic books.
頑張ります。
That's cool. All right, mangas, everybody. That's kind of cool. Okay. Definitely has to do more manga. It's been a while since he's actually done one, right?
Just like people has to stop offering him those illustration works so he can focus on manga.
Manga probably, you can ask him this too. Does that, I mean, compared to all the illustration work, is manga more time consuming?
イラストレーションのことに比べるとやっぱり漫画は時間がかかるもの。
漫画は結局ストーリーとあとキャメラと アクティングと全部自分でやんなきゃいけないから、労力的にはもう倍どころじゃないですよね。
Yeah, so manga, you have to understand it's you're acting, you're writing, you're directing, and you're acting. So the effort you're putting in, so much roles you're playing. So yes, it takes so much time and effort.
Cool. Oh, Duncan Stewart asks a good question. Are the empty white eyes a ghost reference or spirit? I see it in many dragons as well, but not in people. And he's talking about his drawing here, obviously. You know, it's got big white circles so far.
目玉が真っ白のっていうのはこういうゴーストとかスピリットの象徴で、なんか人間では黒目をよく描くけど、描いた時に目玉を描かないことが多いんですけど、それはなんかこういうスピリットの象徴ですか？
そうですね。なんか目玉を描かないと今みたいな感じで、なぜ目玉を描かないんだみたいな、疑問が生まれると思うんですけれども、そこが割と、なんていうかな、狙い目でまさに想像してほしいというか、その目線とかも自分で想像した方が面白いんじゃないかとかですね。そうやってなんか見る人に想像してもらいたいっていうのもあるし、その目ってやっぱすごく強いから、キャラクターがどうしても何かを語り始めちゃうところがあって、なんだろう、それはやっぱり、俺から語らせたいんじゃなくて、キャラクターがそのまま語ってくれればいいなという希望も込めて、ちょっと白目にしてるところがありますね。
So exactly. So this is exactly what his aim is. Sort of, he wants people to wonder. And eyes are very strong. The existence is so strong, and it's as soon as you start to draw eyes, it starts telling. So he wants people to start to guess and create your own story and start to wonder, oh, what those eyes would be meaning, or where is it looking at? Those kind of things. He doesn't want to be the one who's telling you. He wants you to think about it.
Wow, cool. I love it. Let's see. Todovsky asks, will there be an English reprint of your art book? I mean, there's a lot of art books. I'm not sure which one he means, but I'm assuming it's got to be Dragon Girl. I don't know which one actually. There's been so many.
英語版のアートを出す予定ありますかって言うんだけど、どれのことかわかんない。
英語版のアートブック？
Must be Dragon Girl. Yeah.
今ね、去年、一昨年か、今までのそのアートショーの大きな絵を集めた寺田克也原寸リアルサイズっていうアートブックを出してもらったんだけど、今度その GR2 でやったり日本でやったりした時の小さいスケッチを集めた本を今予定してます。それは多分アメリカでも売られるので。
So 2 years ago, lastly, he had some art book coming out. It was real size art book that it's gathered all these big ones. But now, like the ones that he does with GR or some small ones in Japan, like he want to gather all those, and he's planning to publish a new one, and then it's probably gonna publish in the US too.
Cool. When is that coming out?
いつ出てきますか?
Maybe this year it's spring.
Ooh, cool. Okay. Is that going to be also Pi Books?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Same
Alrighty.
publisher.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So Richmond Lee asks, can you talk about your design process on Wizardry? That game was amazing. Would you ever consider being that involved in designing for a game again?
Oh.
わかった。
やる可能性もありますよっていう感じですかね。
Of course, there's a possibility.
Oh, but I guess the first part of the question, he asks about, can you talk about the design process on Wizardry?
ウィザードトリーって日本語でなんか違う名前。
ウィザードリーでいいんだよ。
そうなんだ。それの、デザインのクリエイティブプロセスのことを話してほしい。
ああ、なるほど。結局、そのゲームのモンスターっていうのは、ゲームを作る人が依頼してくるので、その世界観を理解して、ここの世界観に何が来れば、フィットするのかみたいなことを考えながら、まあ、基本的にはデザインしますね。だから、どっちかっていうと、仕事の内容はキャスティングに近くて、自分がクリエイトしてるっていうよりは、いろんなモンスターにオーディションに来てもらってるイメージです。
So the image is like when he does works for games, it's he wants to understand what's the story, what is the world that game has, and so he has to understand that all the storylines and what's the feelings, and then he has to. So the feeling of it is he's casting the monster instead of his designing or creating the things, and so he's always like looking for some monsters that it's suiting that world.
Okay.
OK かしら。
大丈夫. Okay, Sean Barry asks, with your focus on fantasy and monster designs, has tokusatsu cinema influenced you artistically?
Sorry, sorry.
What's that?
What was
with your focus on fantasy and monster designs, has tokusatsu cinema influenced you artistically?
特撮の中で今までモンスターとかそういうのをクリエイトする中でその特撮の中からこう影響を受けたものありますか？
そうですね。やっぱまあ子供の頃にもういたっていう意味ではゴジラとかその、仮面ライダーとかそういうキャラクターがもうすでになんていうんですか人間になった時点でいたので、影響を受けざるを得ないところはありますよね。そのなんか人ならざる者が活躍する話みたいなところにすごく子供の頃は興奮していたので、そこはまだ変わってないような気がしますよね。
When he was born, the Godzilla and Kamen Rider, how do you in English do they have a translation for Kamen Rider or
It's Kamen Rider.
Rider?
Yeah, it's Kamen Rider.
So those kind of
Superhero,
yeah.
Already. So when he was a human, as Terada, those non-human, some strange existence was doing crazy stuff on screen, and he was so excited when he was little. He was influenced, of course, and then still probably deeply influencing him.
Awesome. Yeah, you didn't know Kamen Rider was just Kamen Rider?
That's weird.
I know, it's like, what would else? It could be like Bugman heroes or something.
Masked,
right? They're like
Masked
bugs.
Rider.
They're like
Rider.
bugs. Yeah, I guess Masked Rider, Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
It's I think everyone knows, but yeah, they're like bug masks or something.
Yeah,
it's so weird. I think it's really strange. I'm like, if you think about it, it's a bug mask.
Yeah, grasshopper.
Right? Yeah. It's like, yeah. It's like District 9 or something. So anyway, okay, so the Art of Nintendo Power asks another question. At this point in his career, do you prefer digital or physical as your medium?
今の、自分のいる立ち位置からすると、存在としてはこれから仕事としてはデジタルの方でいきますか、それともフィジカルがいいか？
どっちも好きなので、絵を描くという意味では、どっちにも、なんて言うんでしょうか、ウェイトはそんなに変わんなくて、デジタルで描くのも好きだし、アナログもやっぱすごく好きで、やっぱりエキシビジョンとかで見せる絵はアナログの方が面白いし、その来てくれる人が喜んでくれるから、 エキシビジョンではアナログ、仕事ではデジタルみたいな感じにはもうなってますけどね、この10年以上。
So of course he likes both, and for him, it's not a huge difference. Like for him, both are he puts on the same weight. That being said, exhibitions, of course, the hand drawings and the analog feels better, and then it's more enjoyable for the audience who comes to the exhibition. So for him, it's been 10 years at least. For work, he uses digital. For exhibitions, it's more analog.
And this drawing is going so fast, it's crazy. Okay, so it's like amazing. Okay, see, another question comes in from Flaxens. As an artist who has been drawing for decades now, do you still struggle with anything? Do you use purely your imagination, or are there times that you use reference?
まあそれだけ長く仕事してて、それであったり、なんか書けなくなるとき、これだけ長くやってても、あったり、なんか書けなくなる瞬間とかあったりすることあるんですかって、例えばいまだに何かレファレンス、なんか探してそれを使ったりとか絵を描くのにするかって報告出てます。
レファレンスは、もう人が作ったものではなくて、自然物からの方が一番インスピレーションを今受けているので、やっぱり人が作ったものっていうのは一回他人のフィルターを通してしまうから、何かしらそのデザインの影響を受けてしまいやすくて、それはもうなんか若い頃にできるだけ見ないようにしようみたいな感じにはなっちゃったんで、あんまり他人のアートワークをこうしっかり見るみたいなことが最近すごく減ってはいますね。で、だからそのリファレンスとして手に入れるとしたら、例えばその風景であるとか、昔の建物の写真であるとか、そういう古い機械の写真であるとか、そういうところの方がインスピレーションをもらえるような気がしてます。
So as for the references, he gets it from nature, or the things already there in the life. Because if you try to get a reference from somebody's artwork, it's going through someone's brain as a filter already, and he tries not to do that since young. So that's becoming his habit to not to go through his reference through someone's artwork. So he's trying not to look deeply into someone's artwork. So more like when he wants to create or references, it's more in when you look at the old photos of old structures or buildings or some machines, that kind of thing.
Oh, I was going to ask one question that's my own. Was I'm assuming here he's using a tool that's supposed to mimic pencil. Does he ever use one that's a paintbrush or a pen or another writing instrument? This is supposed to be pencil, I assume. It looks like it.
エリックの質問で、どうやら書いてるのは鉛筆をもうツールみたいですけど、時々それだったり他のように模倣させたツールを使うときもあるんですか？
このプロクリエイトっていうアプリをドローイングアプリを使っているんですけれども、これ仕事でも使っていて、で、結局、その前に使っていたアプリケーションは、Mac のペインターっていうソフトだったんですけど、これもやっぱり、アナログのアートツールのシミュレーターみたいなところがあって、どうしてもその入り口としては、その今まである絵の具とか各道具の書き味を再現するっていう方向から進んでるツールにどうしても入りやすくなってくる感じがありますよね。だから鉛筆で書くのと、リアルな鉛筆で書くのと、この鉛筆で書くのは明らかに全然タッチは違うんだけども、 両方別の画材としてすごく楽しい。で、塗るときもわざと跡が残るような筆を使ったりはしますね。
はい。So
はい。
the new app that he's using for even for his work, なんて名前だっけ？これ使ってるの。
このプロクリエイト。
Procreate.
So that's the new one he's been using, and before that was Macintosh app or
Mac Paint? Was it Mac
前は
Paint?
ペインターね。
Painter. Yeah, Painter. Okay.
But those apps are designed to mimic the actual paintbrush or pencil. So that's you can't really get away from that. So but although that being said, if you draw this, use that as a pencil mimicking, but then it really draws using the pencils, they look really different. So he enjoys differences. And then, of course, when he colors, he uses the different brushes, and then it looks like it left some brush paints are coming off, that kind of tools. He plays around with that and he enjoys them.
Awesome. we made a joke about 3, maybe 4 years ago. I don't know if Terada remembers that when we ask a question and we get a short answer, we failed, and when he get a longer answer, we succeeded. And so I'm lucky. He answered long. It's a joke, but we would always be like, okay, he's answering long. We're doing good.
にこういうQ&A やった時に寺田さんなんか即答して一言だけしない時は負けですごい長い返事のっていう冗談があったんだって。
Sometimes they're short answers and you're like, oh, I failed.
Yes.
Okay. So we have another question from Octavio Luna Beltran. Does Terada-san think his work shows more a Western or Eastern influence, not only in art style, but in the elements and topics he uses?
影響を受けてる影響としては、西洋的なものの方が多いと思いますか？それとも東洋的なものが多いと思いますか？ドローイングのだけじゃなく、そういうトピックという、
はいはい、わかりますよ。その影響は、若い頃はもう西洋からの影響が一番強いと自分では思ってたんですけど、海外でその活動をするようなことが増えてきたときに、割と初期に言われたのが、すごくアジアを感じるっていうことを言われたんですよね。割と複数の人に。で、自分としては日本にいるとものすごく西洋っぽいと思い込んでいたので、そこがすごく意外で、で改めて自分の影響を受けたものを、なんて言うんでしょう。眺めてたら、やっぱり北斎とか、そういう日本の浮世絵とかの影響が、やっぱすごく大きくて、特にアナログのドローイング始めてからは、もう割と意識してそっちを感じるようにしてるところもあるかもしれないですね。
So when he was younger, he always thought his influence was more on the Western side. He always thought that way. But then as soon as he started going to do some work internationally, so more than a couple of people, quite some people started to comment on his artwork saying they feel Eastern, Asian feelings from his work. And he was very impressed by that. But then he started to look through his things in his life that what influenced him. And he started to realize, of course, he loves hokusai and ukiyo-e and all those things. And of course, and especially he started doing analog digital work. He's more focused on more Asian things.
Cool. Let's see. There's another. I saw one more. Eames asks, does Terada-san have any plans on making any figurines based on his characters?
フィギュア作る自分のキャラクターのフィギュアってやりますか？
スタチューは近年いくつか作ってもらっていて、フィギュアっていうか自分で企画することは基本的にないので、なんか持ち込まれた時にいいっすねみたいな感じで進んでいくことが多いですけど、そんな答えで合ってるんでしょうか？
Some people has made statues, not like figures, but he never really comes up with projects and a sell to people. So if someone comes up with the projects, that might happen.
Let's see. So there's a lot of comments. Sometimes they're not questions. So yeah. So let me go through it real fast. Okay. Here's one. Cheshire Cat Art asks, okay, how Japanese illustrators and manga artists schedule their day fascinates me. What does your usual day look like?
日本人のイラストレーターとか漫画家の人たちのスケジュールすごいなと思うんですけど、寺田さんの日々のスケジュールはどんな感じですか？
だいたいぼーっとしてるんですけども、まあ寝てるか食べてるか書いてるか映画見てるか本読んでるかぐらいですよね。
He said, "Oh, I'm zoning out most of the times, but."
大丈夫です。
But he says, either I'm drawing or sleeping or eating or drawing or reading or watching.
基本的にだいたい仕事がをしているので毎日催促を受けながらやってます。
So there's always deadlines. But he's always working.
I second that. It's true. Right. Even when Katsuya Terada visits, he stays with me. Sometimes I don't see him very much at all. It's like the weirdest thing. You know, I have a visitor who I don't see much, but it's because he's working.
Well, like he's drawing even when he's eating.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But sometimes he's in his room the entire time. So it's interesting. So Sundagram asks, first, he sees Sundagram sees the collection behind Terada. It's actually a DVD or movie collection, and he's asking what else do you collect besides DVDs or
さっきどうやら後ろにすごいコレクションがありましたけど、DVD 言ってましたけど、他になんかコレクションますか？
いや、コレクション、基本的にはコレクションができない体質なので、コレクションみたいなことはなくて、DVD もコレクションじゃなくて、見たいの買ってたらたまっただけなんで、コレクションっていうものはないですね。でも、最近はなるべく、若いアーティストのエキシビジョンに行って、絵を買ったりはしてます。
So, he's not a good actor, so I have collectors.
Can you start that again? You broke up about a few times.
So he says he's not a good collector. So he doesn't have collections. Yet, those DVDs, he just bought every time he want to watch something and just stock up. But lately, when he goes to exhibitions for younger artists, he tries to buy some art. Maybe those are new, his sort of collection.
Does he put it on the wall somewhere?
どっか壁にかけたりしてるんですか？Yes.
トイレ。
In the bathroom. Okay, cool. That's funny. Let's see. Sean Berry asks another question. With your love of cyberpunk. Do you enjoy the more outlandish cyberpunk cinema, such as Tetsuo the Iron Man and Electric Dragon 80,000 V?
鉄人28号
No, Tetsuo the Iron Man.
No, that's Iron Man is the
Tsukamoto さんの
And the other one is what?
Electric Dragon 80,000. I don't know that one, but
Tetsuo
Tetsuo the Iron Man isn't Tetsujin 28th, right? That's Tetsuo the Iron Man is a movie, a really strange kind of movie.
ドラゴン、あれメカキングゴジラの。
I don't know. I don't know what those are. I know Tetsuo the Iron Man.
そう、サイバーパンクファンとしてはそういう映画がみたいな質問だけど。
どういうことどういうこと
does he enjoy that stuff?
が好きそう、なんかほらメカとか書いてるから。
yes, yes. I like cyberpunk ですよ。
Yes, yes. Of course I love cyberpunk.
All right. Sean Barry, that's an example of a short answer. Not a good I guess it didn't work out so well. I'm not dissing you though. It's all good. That's one of the ones where I would ask that and I get that answer and I'd be like, "Oh, I blew it." No worries. Keep asking. We're all good. Okay, so Angry Banana asks, which books or shows is Terada currently watching?
What shows? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
読んでる本とか、なんか見てるテレビショーありますか？
今ですか？
うん、最近でもいいと思うけ
ど。最近好んで見てるのはネットフリックスのですね、F is Family。
Do you know? No, on Netflix, Family?
F はファミリーの F っていう放題ではタイトルになってるんですけど、アニメーションですね。
Oh. It's an animation called F is Family? I don't know that one. It's American?
Yes. 昔の、FOX で、キングダムヒルだっけな。キングオブヒルか。
King of the Hill?
すごく近い、ファミリーの、70年代のファミリーを書いた、アメリカのファミリーを書いた、まあ、コメディというか、一応笑いではあるんだけど、内容がすごいシリアスなドラマが、アニメーションドラマがあって、それがすごい好きで今見てますね。
That show on Netflix, it's like the feeling of similar to the King of the Hill. It's about a family in the 70s. And it's hard to say it's comedy because it's very serious matters, but there's laughter, like laughs and jokes in there.
Oh, you had one person, Ayako, say that they really like shikijutsu.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you had a couple of people said that they're one said it's a favorite movie of all time. So wow, and you wrote that too, right? I know. Jeez. I'm like, whoa, awesome. Let's see. Oh, here's a fun one. Miguel A. Areola Silvestri asks, which is his favorite coffee method or drink?
どれ一番好きなコーヒーの飲み方は？
まあ、大体ドリップで、ストレートで飲んでますけど。
Drip coffee, black.
Awesome. That's an important question, actually, because I don't know if you guys all know that Terada likes coffee. I like coffee, and we actually did a Terada coffee zine. We've done 2 issues of that, and Terada does a lot of art with coffee in it. So it's kind of interesting. And also, he has his own coffee. That maybe you should talk about that for a second.
Coffee?
Yeah, Terada has his own coffee.
寺田さんコーヒーってわけじゃないでしょあれ。イワシコーヒーのこと言ってるの？
何が
寺田さんは自分のコーヒーブランドがあるんですよねって。
それはイワシコーヒーですね。
That's the Iwashi Coffee in Kyoto. They're just collaborating. He's just designing for them. They're awesome.
Yeah, he has 2 bags. They're both different, and they're both Terada's kind of coffee. That's what I always say. That's not their coffee. It's Terada's coffee at this point. They can't say it's theirs. It's Terada's coffee.
一応イメージは伝えて作ってもらってるブレンドなので、まあその味のテイストは俺の好みになってますね。
It is
See?
Terada telling them what kind of coffee he likes, and then they makes the blend. So yes, you could say it's his coffee.
Yes, it's Terada blend coffee. There's two kinds. Very good. What's it called? Iwashi coffee?
Yes.
Yes.
Iwashi coffee in Kyoto, everybody. We actually had last year he brought some bags and we actually sold that coffee, a little bit of it. And it was kind of cool because people like jumped on it right away. So
Cool.
it's cool. Yeah. Sorry, there's a helicopter flying over. Everything's okay here. Okay.
Some protest maybe to Eric's
No.
time.
Oh, no. I hope not. Geez, I'm trying my best here. Okay. Art of Nintendo Power asks, how does Terada know when he's done with a piece? I see some of his works that sprawls on forever.
なんかずーっと書き続けてるようにも見える時がありますけど、終わったの分かる瞬間ってあるんですか？
ありますけど、それはその時のフィニッシュで、またなんか、ここを直せる、ここを書き足せるみたいなことが、出てきたりもしますね。で、だからオリジナルのアートピースはそうやってどんどん変わっていったり、最近はよくしてます。
So yes, the moment, every moment he has moment. Oh, I'm finished. But then if he takes a look again, he realizes, oh, I can change here, I can fix here, I can add that. So some original pieces
Your last word cut out.
Keeps changing. Especially lately, his original art keeps changing.
Awesome. Let's see. Here's a great one. Dill Pickle Sand Cheese asks, how did the Viva Il Ciclissimo collaboration with Katsuhiro Otomo come about? Are you both passionate cyclists?
二人とも自転車大好きで、そうやってコラボレーションすることになった？なんかどういうきっかけで一緒にコラボレーションすることになったんですかっていう。
なんでしょう。大友さんは、俺が若い頃に、亡くなっちゃった仕事で、大友さんに声かけてもらって、それで付き合いが始まったんですけども、その後、ちょっとしばらく時間を置いて、で、俺が、ブラッド・ラスト・ヴァンパイアっていうアニメーションを、キャラクターデザインした後に、その監督の北久保っていうやつがいて、北久保がうちに遊びに来た時に、大友さん連れてきちゃったんですよね。で、3人でツール・ド・フランスを見ていて、で、フランスの自転車、でっかいレースですけれども、で、パンターニっていう選手が3人とも好きで、パンターニいいよなっていう話をしてて、みんなで走りに行くかっていうなって、それでしばらく一緒に走ってましたね。
So, there's this job that it didn't happen, but Otomo-san reached out to Tera back in the days. Didn't happen, and then later, when he was doing the character design for the movie called Blood the Vampire, Blood the Vampire でいいの？あれ？
ブラッド・ラスト・ヴァンパイアだね。
So that director and Terada-san had some.
北久保。
And Terada-san had some friendship, and then one day when he was visiting his house, he brought Otomo to his house, and then so that's how they started watching Tour de France. I don't know how to say it, like
Tour de France.
Yes, Tour de France.
And then they were all fan of this one player. Did you say player?
Racer?
Racer?
Yes. Marco Pantani.
Marco Pantani. So they were all excited and they said, "Oh, so good. Okay, let's go ride." So that's how they started riding together. So after that, they were riding bike for a while.
They're riding bicycles.
そういうのがあって、なんか自転車で連載しようみたいになって、大友さんとその自転車の連載コラムみたいなことを始めて、その延長線上にイタリアをち ちょっと一周して、イタリアの、ジロデイタリアっていう自転車レースを2人で追っかけるっていうのを本にしたんですね。それがビバ・イル・チクリシモっていう本で、もう出てないけど。
So those are the times that they started. That's how they started to ride bicycles together, and then that's how they started to write this thing about bicycle, like essays together, collaborating for magazine, and then that's how they put it together, and then they went to Italy for actually Giro de
イタリア。
the tour. So that's a tour all over Italy. And
プロレースね。
pro race, and then that's how follow them all over Italy, follow the race, and then they put all that together, and then that's the book, but they don't publish.
But and the book is like, yeah, this really beautiful book that came out. Maybe is it 10 years ago now? About 10 years ago. It's like a really beautiful book. Yeah.
Beautiful drawings.
And then I was wondering, you started a kind of like is it like a private racing team?
レーシングチームは持ってたんじゃなかったでしたっけ？
それはレーシングチームとかじゃなくて、単純に走った後にビールを飲むっていうだけのそのパンターニの名前を取ってクラブパンターニっていうのを大友さんとやってました。
So no, it's not a racing team. It's just an excuse for drinking beer after riding bicycles and then club.
Yeah, club. Is it Pantani? No. I forgot. I have a patch. Terada gave me the racing patch. So there's actually a patch.
No, それがそうですよ。
Yeah, that's what you have. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Juan O asks, is there something you don't want to draw anymore? Or something you're tired of doing?
もう描きたくないものありますかって、もう描いて飽きちゃう。描きたくない題材みたいなのありますか？
いや、まあ書いてると大体もうすぐ飽きてしまうので、今もう飽きてるんですけど、なんだろう、結局飽きてるから次の探してまた書くみたいな繰り返しな感じがしてますね、ずっとね。
As soon as I start drawing, I get bored at it. So I'm bored right now. So because I get bored, I'm always looking for something to write new.
Cool. Oh, can you explain who is Gary the cat? The bottom left cat he's drawing right now. It shows that, yeah. Who is Gary the cat?
説明する。
これはね、なんでしょう、突然出てきたんですけど、日本に俺の友達のサンディエゴでサイエンティストやってる2人の友達がいて、純子とジェラルドというのがいてですね。で、日本にちょうど2人とも来てる時に、だったかな、どっかのカフェで落書きしてて、そこで生まれたんじゃないかな。
So it just appeared that this character just all of a sudden it appeared, but he thinks it's when he has two cool scientist friends from San Diego. They work in San Diego. Their name is Gerald and Junko, and they were visiting Japan at the same time, and they were having coffee, and somehow this character appeared.
Wow. It's kind of cool because they're both watching this stream right now, just so he knows. They're probably really happy. Yeah, so the cat is not me. But very cool. Okay, let's see. What else? There was another one I liked to ask. Oh, there's one that I sort of don't know. Maybe it's a difficult one. Let's see. Did you do any concept artwork for Wise 3? Wanderers from Wise 3. It's another Nintendo Power related illustration.
I don't know what that is.
I have no idea either. I don't know. It's getting really obscure. Wanderers from Wise. I don't know what that is.
Wise?
Yeah, letter Y with an S. Wise. I don't know.
Why?
Yeah, scratch that question. your question would get a one-word answer probably. So no would be it. So there you go. Be a no.
No.
Yeah. If it's pronounced weird, you got to explain that because now I'm not going back to that question. Sorry. Too bad. Yeah, you had a shot. It's gone. So mean. Well, no, I have a feeling he would have understood what I was talking about, but yeah, nonetheless, it's okay. Hey, and he did draw a cow head all of a sudden though. I do notice he ended up drawing a cow.
Yeah, ear of the cow.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Mr. Jackson asks, what's your favorite part of drawing?
Oh. どこ
自分の絵が何が好き
Yeah, what's his favorite part about drawing?
うわ、それはなんだろう。
That's a good question. Thought-provoking.
まあなんか何を描いているのかがやっと見えてきた頃がちょっと面白いのかもしれないですけど、その瞬間に終わっちゃうのでつまんなくもあるという。
So when he's drawing, the moment he starts to realize what he's drawing about, that's the he likes. But then the moment he really realizes what he knows, what he's drawing, then it's already past. So.
Cool. It reminds me of that question from that movie Almost Famous, where the kid at the end asks the musician, "What do you love about music?" You know, and it's like, whoa, that's a difficult question. You know? Yeah. It's like, oh, so cool.
Most famous no Nihongo title there's it's Most Famous has a total different Japanese. I can't remember it.
Oh, it's okay. But it's strange too. In a lot of movies in Japan, the titles are completely different and with a whole different meaning with the title. But it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's probably like Rockstar or something like that, or something like irrelevant title, but it's all good.
なんだっけゴールディホーン皆さんのなんかロックバンドの映画なんだっけ
ゴールディホーン
の娘のロックバンド映画。
It's okay.
何それわかんないです。
He has no idea. The one. No, don't worry about it. It's not important. Another question I guess I can ask that's going to span it for a few, maybe there's like 2 or 3 questions. Maybe blocked by copyright and art in Nintendo Power. What other art did Terada do in Nintendo Power?
This is crazy. The Nintendo
and Nintendo Power, just keep in mind, that's like a very beloved publication. Like, it's not just these 2 dudes in this chat or 2 persons. There's a lot of people who love Terada's work from that era. It's crazy, and it's so long ago, but yeah. Curious, what else did he do?
The Nintendo Power に他にやったステーションとなんか仕事したりしましたかっていう質問が。
Nintendo Power で？
そう。
Nintendo Power の依頼で描いたイラストは、例えばドラゴンクエストとか。
ドラゴンクエストのタイトルもドラゴンクエスト。
結局ファミ通みたいな雑誌なんでゲームの紹介をするわけよね。
Right.
でその時にこういうゲームですよっていうのを扉に1枚ドーンと絵を描いて、でその後はゲームの攻略ページが続くわけ。だからアートページっていうのは別になくて、その扉が常にそのゲームを紹介するイラストになるんだけど、でその例えば1号2号3号みたいな感じでドラゴンクエストの特集をしたときに、その3枚描きますかみたいな、そういう依頼が来てたんだな。で、そこで描いたのがドラゴンクエストとか、あとなんか書いたかな、あと書いたんだけど、ちょっとタイトルはもう思い出せないな。当時のそのファミコンのマイナー、メジャー合わせて書いちゃうから。
That magazine was such a major magazine for introducing new games. So it wasn't like artwork or illustration work that he was offered from them. It was more like introducing the new video games. So of course he remembers doing the Dragon Warrior. And like 3 pages.
日本だとドラゴンクエストなんだけど、アメリカだとドラゴンウォーリアーだったね。
and then Zelda. How do you say Zelda?
Zelda.
Of course. But then he did small and big, and it's been so many years he doesn't remember the titles of others.
They'll remember it for us. These guys are very, very. They love it. No, at least 5 people in the chat have mentioned Nintendo Power, like 5 different people. So it's very serious. No joke. Yeah, like they're mentioning La Mulana X. I don't know. Maybe it has different titles in Japan is the things. I don't know, but it's kind of amazing. Wow. Yeah, he's credited. Art of Nintendo Power said he's credited in like 20 different issues. That's a lot of.
15ぐらいやってるって言ってるよ。ファンの人たちがやってるやつ。
ニンテンドーパワーの創刊号から仕事をしてて、多分1、2年はやってたので、そのぐらいにはなるかもしれないですね。
Yeah, sure, maybe because he has been doing since the first magazine that they published, and then maybe for 2 years, couple years. So.
そう、確か創刊1周年か2周年かの時に、シアトルのそのニンテンドーパワーの編集部に、シアトルにニンテンドーアメリカがあったんで、そのなんかパーティーやるとかって言われて、行ったアメリカが俺の最初のアメリカですね。
So when the magazine was 2 years anniversary, the Nintendo itself had an office in Seattle, and then they invited for the party for the anniversary, and that was his first. That was his.
That was his first time in America, right? I got that. Okay, I got it. Okay. I was like, what? Okay. Sean Berry asks, Tyratason, what were your experiences like working with Keita Amemiya on the Z-Ram movies? Z-Ram, yeah. Wow.
雨宮さんと仕事するのはどんな感じでした？
当時は2人とも若くてその経験が浅かったんですが、まあアミリアさんは割と最初からこう自分がやりたいことをすごくはっきりしてて、特撮でそのヒーローものをやりたいみたいなのが割と昔から明確にあった人なんですよね。だからブレずに今まで来ている感じで、そのブレなさは結構そばでいて学びましたね、いろいろね。
So back then, both of them, Terada and Amemiya-san, both were very, very young and not too much experience. Although Amemiya-san had a very straight, strong visions, and he knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to do heroes and tokusatsu world, and that hasn't been changed. So that is very inspiring, and then he learned a lot from that.
Cool.
なんかこう好きなものを好きって言い切る姿勢が必要だなっていうのはそのあたりかもしれないですね。
So yeah, he realized how important it is to just say it straight. That what you like is you like, you love it, you say it straight, and that's it.
Cool. George Coe asks, are there any games that you're a fan of that you would like to draw the cover art for today?
今一番ゲームで好きでカバーアートしたいゲームありますか？
いや、そのゲームやってるときはただユーザーになるので、あんまりその仕事にしたいっていう気持ちでは見てないから、それはあんまないかな。
He doesn't think of when he plays games, he doesn't think of his work. He just becomes a user and he doesn't think about it.
So a question I have, and maybe somebody else asked it that I missed it earlier. Is he reading any manga today? And if he is or isn't, but what would does he have any suggestions on what we should be checking out?
最近漫画読みますか？もし読んでるんだったらおすすめ漫画あります。最近。
読んでます。そうっすね。日本の漫画しか、読んでないんだけども、そうだな。例えば連載で読んでるのは、ゴールデンゴールドという漫画があってですね。それはすごく面白いです。
So he reads only Japanese mangas. The ones he's following right now that is not finished yet is called Golden Gold. It's the same manga writer. TikTok or Tick Tick Tick.
ここね。
そうそう、ここは多分 Tick Tick って多分訳されてる。
あ、マジですか。へえ。
Yeah, they made an anime really good. The previous one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, Ayako, you read a lot. Do you still read a lot of manga? Because I know you're a manga fan from way back.
Yes. I tried, but it's harder since I live here. But then now I can do the online manga website, and I try to read, but now I don't have so much time.
Not much time.
Yeah.
It seems like there's still like it keeps going. Maybe since at least Battle Royale, like the big hot thing on Netflix was what is it called? Arisu in Borderland, right? Alice in Borderland. It's from a manga. What does he think about, or what does Terada think about, like all these kind of mangas that are made into these kind of like Battle Royale style shows?
なんかバトルロワイヤル以降、そのずっと映画ってるさ、あの系の漫画のことどう思いますか？
いや、読んでないからノーコメントなんですね。
So I can't say.
Oh, I blew it. See, that's a short answer. Oops. Let's see. Okay. Elaine Tai asks, he mentioned supporting new artists. Are there any he wants to bring attention to?
若いアーティストを応援してるってみたいなことさっき言ってと、なんか皆さんに知ってほしいアーティストいますか？
いや、そこまで詳しくはないんですが、結局身の回りの人がいいよって言うと見に行ってみたいな感じでやってるんです。最近見た中で面白かったのはなんでしょうね。なんだろう。
すみません。うちがうるさくて集中で。
大丈夫です。ちょっとリコメンドのアーティストを今度考えておきます。
On a young artist right now, but he basically tries to go see the young artists whenever people mention them or recommend him, but he can't come up with one right now, so he'll think of one. Sorry about the screaming. Sorry. Times.
Squeakers. Okay.
No problem.
It's okay.
だいたい絵はこんな感じかなと。
So drawings about it's like this. Okay.
Just about finished?
Is it finished?
No.
Finished?
No.
Oh, it's not finished.
Soon.
Almost. No.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Finish.
Okay, there you go. Awesome. That's beautiful. Wait, so we have streamed for, let's see. Oh my God, we went overtime. So we thought we were going to go 4 to 5 o'clock. It's 4 to 5. It's now 5:24 West Coast time. What time is it in Japan? It's like 11 or 12 noon?
10時半.
Oh, 10:30. Oh, good. Time for another coffee. What is Terada going to do the rest of the day today?
今日はどうするんですかってこの後。
今日は仕事です。
Working.
Oh, what kind? Come on.
どんなことですか？ Come on.
今はブックカバーとか人のブックカバーとかですかね。
Cover.
It's
etc.
Etc. All right. Cool. Very good.
You.
What can you explain this drawing? Does he have any explanation as to what he just drew?
説明というかなんかないですかって。
Is there a theme or anything that he can explain with it?
この絵の?
Yes, this drawing.
バイバイ言う前に。
いや。まあ、 ライブドローイング、GR でライブドローイングやると、まあ大体こういう絵になるんですけれども、結局、なんでしょう。平面的に構成して時間内に収めるみたいなちょっとメソッドがもうできちゃってるんで、それで、完成させちゃったライブドローイング用の絵なんですけど、最近まあこういうのを後からちょっとリサイズしてまたこう書き加えて別の絵にするみたいなことをやってて、この絵もまたリペイントして出したりするかもしれないので。
So lately, because he's doing live drawing, especially with GR show, he's having this typical. He does this this thing. No, there's nothing, but this is typically live drawing. But lately, what he does is uses all these live drawings and then reformatted it and then makes it little differences and then make it more depth and 3D sort of like, because that was designed to do like very flat, like 2D design sort of. So he's gonna change it a little bit later and he's gonna maybe use it somewhere else. So maybe you might find it somewhere later.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I love watching this. He's doing a replay right now, and it looks really amazing. It's really funny to. Whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah, this all happened while we were talking.
Yeah. Now it's amazing that he's talking the whole time and doing this.
Maybe we should have Terada.
Uh-oh. You broke apart. We couldn't hear you.
Maybe I said before. Bye. We should have Tyratasan's face come back.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna make him do that. Let's do that. Terada, let's see your beautiful face.
Oh.
Everybody
Okay.
last out. Okay. Now you see his desktop. Now you see us a little bigger. Hey! Everybody, I wish we could all clap and everyone would know.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Really cool. Oh, and also everybody who's watching, we do have an exhibition at GR2 still, Giant Robot 2. You can see the art at giantrobot.com. And you can see the art he did. It's still some of it's still available online, so definitely check that out. Giantrobot.com. When are you going to come to America next?
Yeah. I hope so.
Things calm down soon.
Yeah.
Everybody. So, okay, everybody, give a big, I don't know what we can do online. A quiet clap at home, I guess, for Terada-san, because he can't hear you. I can't see you.
Thank you.
But this was amazing. Thanks for giving us your time, Mr. Terada.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, really beautiful. We'll see if we get that image. You could download it or something. I don't know yet. And but definitely keep in touch, everybody. And hopefully we'll do something else like this soon.
Yes.
So,
yeah,
thank you, everybody. Thanks. And thank you to Ayako for translating.
Thank you.
Everybody. Yeah, thanks much. Have a good evening. Stay safe, everybody.
See you,
All
guys.
Right. Yeah. See you guys. Thank you so much. Sayonara. Aw, we're all done. Okay. Sorry about that. As soon as I figure out how to end this whole thing, I'll end it too. I'm like, how do I do it? But thanks much, everybody, for joining. Okay, I guess I can stop. Now I know how to stop. See you guys. Take care. Hey, Panchita, don't laugh.